The one weak point in this whole formula are the Guardian mini-boss battles, which are required in order to obtain the portal keys that unlock the cyberspace levels.
That shark looks sick.
These fights are typically great.
I was in a club, they see me in the pub anyway. She saw me like a beacon, brighter than a light, and she was tweaking, running through the streets want me.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy JWIGGS-REACTS here today, and we're gonna be reacting to Sonic Frontiers, the first 6 minutes gameplay, or only 6 minutes gameplay on Chaos Island. What is Chaos Island exactly? I actually have no idea, but I'm excited to find out and see what this is all about, because I've heard about it recently, so I definitely want to find out what it's about. And I believe that's it, man. Let's just hop right in. I'm just, I already pre-ordered it, the Sonic Frontiers, and I have Gotham Knights. Definitely check out my gameplay on my gaming channel, JWIGGS Gaming. Make sure you space it, JWIGGS, then space gaming. Let's just keep this going, y'all. Okay, he's moving a little fast. I like that. Alright. Wait, this thing turned into a side scroller for a second. That's interesting. It really turned into a side scroller. Okay, I messed that up, but still clutch. Okay. Whoa. That was cool. Oh wow, yo, if y'all don't know, that move is kind of like Sonic Rush, when he stunts in the air to get higher. But I wonder if it's really just a mechanic just for us getting higher. Because in Adventure, you stun like that to get boost, to get more boost. So this is strictly just to get higher. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Let's hop right in. So yeah, this is Chaos Island. It's looking a little dry to me. I don't know. I guess it's like it's Chaos Island, so it's gonna be a little bit dark. A dark area, like very dry. This is really that path literally turned into like a side scroller. Well, this is a side scroller right now. But seeing this is interesting. It's interesting. I don't even know what this is like. Right now, it's just, I think at this point, everyone just wants to play the game to really get a good feel of it. It's like, if it's good, if it's valid. Okay. Thingy, high bar, upward, high bar, jump. Oh, that popping is interesting. Wait, oh, it's daytime. The double jump, nice. Like the cutscene is fucking nice. Isn't this game coming out like next week? Wait, no. I think it comes out like November 8th. Parry minigame. That's interesting. What the heck? Nah, y'all heard that? We do Sonic sound weird. To the It's nighttime already? The daytime to nighttime cycles are pretty fast, jeez. Yeah, the open world is literally like a level. Very interesting. Oh no, Shinobi. Oh, you almost got him. Oh, it's even behind little wires. That's cool. Oh, wow. Man, this looks crazy. This actually looks crazy. It looks like you want to stay on the roof to get bigger boost. This looks insane, man. You know what this reminds me of? Yeah, I had a feeling. It ended with a low loss. Oh whoa, some green, nice. I was kind of getting bored with the gray sand like texture. It's nice to see some green. Some moss. Alright, so I was gonna react to the let me see. I'm about to see y'all. Alright y'all, so I did it. This is like the final preview for I just plugged it in.
Back in May, when I played Sonic Frontiers for my first preview, I came away with an overall positive first impression, but also a feeling that there was still a good bit of work to be done. The game felt buggy, the performance didn't feel optimized, and there was a ton of distracting pop-in of objects and obstacles floating around in the sky. Here we are, 5 months later, and I got a chance to go hands-on again with a PC build of Sonic Frontiers, this time for a full 6 hours to check out the first 3 islands in their entirety. And while a lot of those same issues I experienced the first time I played are still present, the pop-in and a handful of minor bugs, it is clear that a lot of work has gone into tightening up Sonic Frontiers' performance and polishing its visuals. Let me be clear, it is still an uneven experience, both visually and mechanically, but when my time was up and all I thought about was the disappointment of not being able to play more, that seemed like a good sign that Sonic Frontiers is in a pretty healthy spot heading into its imminent November 8th release.
Oh, November 8th, nice. Oh, great. I want to skip through this a little bit though.
The big thing I got to experience this time around versus my first play session was the full sense of progression through each island. I've talked previously about how you need to collect portal keys to open up cyberspace levels, beat cyberspace levels to get vault keys, and use vault keys to unlock Chaos Emeralds, but there's another important element to the game flow as well: memory tokens. Each of the 3 islands was home to one of Sonic's friends who were trapped in cyberspace, and in order to try and free them, I needed to collect a ton of memory tokens. Typically, these are rewards for exploration in the open world, and they're the main reason you'll be looking out for springs, ramps, grind rails, speed boosters, and all other manner of gadgets that send you zooming through.
Alright yo, so I'm back.
The world. Collecting and delivering these memory tokens back to your friend is one of the ways you'll progress Sonic Frontiers' story forward. Every time I made a delivery, I was rewarded with a cutscene between Sonic and his trapped friend that would shed a little bit of light on the mysterious Starfall Islands and the cute little native rock people known as Korons that inhabit it. There is a compelling mystery that serves as the heart of Sonic Frontiers' story, and I found myself very interested in seeing how it all unfolds, and even more interested in the dynamics between Sonic and each of his friends, which really takes center stage during these cutscenes. Each island has a story to tell, with each of Sonic's friends being a key player in how that story unfolds. I managed to clear the first island in my first 3 hours or so of playtime, and after a very cool boss battle that I can't and wouldn't want to spoil for you, I found myself on Ares Island, a desert-themed island that housed all new enemies, mini-bosses, cyberspace levels, and memory tokens.
That looks, I ain't gonna lie,
Here,
I like
to
that
repeat
one.
the hunt
I like
for the
the
Chaos
desert.
Emeralds
The
again.
desert look
In
hard.
that way, Sonic Frontiers is very
Chaos
formulaic.
Island is
But the
kinda
3
dry,
islands I've
but
explored
I
so
get
far
it.
were
It's
so
probably like a
different
part
that I
of,
was
like,
happy to
survive.
repeat the dance each time. The one weak point in this whole formula are the Guardian mini-boss battles, which are
Really?
required
They're
in
easy?
order to obtain the portal keys that unlock the cyberspace levels.
That shark looks
These
sick.
fights are typically grand in their spectacle, but are rarely actually fun to play. And worse, they're repeated multiple times throughout the island without any variation. Fortunately, there
Does it
are a
seem
few
every
exceptions, like a fight against a sumo guardian that encloses you in a cage and requires you to bounce off the fences in order to bump the boss into the electrified portion. The more you bounce, the more force you're able to bump the boss with, and trying to find the right angle to bounce
That's
a bunch of
fire.
times before
That's
hitting
fire.
the boss was a lot of fun. And then there are the cyberspace levels, which, like the Guardian mini-bosses, varied in their quality, but were all fun nevertheless. Each is a bite-sized traditional Sonic level that comes with 3 sub-challenges to complete, in addition to
Okay.
just beating the stage. They are beat the level under the S-rank time limit, beat the level with a certain number of coins, and find all 5 red coins. Even though these stages are very short, even by Sonic standards, I found that the short length of each one actually lent itself well to how replayable they were. I would retry some of them for 10 or 15 minutes, trying to find the optimum path that would get me to the exit in time for the S-rank clear, or trying to find that last red coin, or simply to try and see all the different paths that level offered. From a level design perspective, the variety on display in the many different cyberspace levels that I played was pretty impressive. Some would be very straightforward, grounded boost levels, focused on speed and reactions, while others would be very grind rail heavy, and still others would shift the perspective to 2D and be a little more deliberate with their platforming challenges. Hands down, the best cyberspace stage that I played was one that broke the tradition of being a short bite-sized level and was stretched out to about 2 or 3 minutes in length and had a bunch of hidden shortcuts off the beaten path that were a ton of fun to discover. As varied as the level design is though, the one disappointment about cyberspace is that the visual theme around them, based on my 6 hours of playtime, always falls into one of just a few categories. Green Hill Zone, Chemical Plant Zone, Sky Temple, or the new Cyberspace Highway theme, and that's about it. Still, the music and the speed made them a consistent highlight of my playtime. The bulk of the time spent playing Sonic Frontiers was spent running fast through the various open zones, and while it is a big departure from what Sonic fans may be used to from the series, I have to say that I'm officially fully on board with it. In a weird way, I kind of liken it to a Tony Hawk game. It's that same feeling of chaining a revert to a manual, linking that to a grind, taking that grind over a gap, acing a special trick or two, and then sticking the landing. Sonic Frontiers has that same type of feeling of doing a bunch of cool things, one after the other, and it's also worth mentioning that in the beginning of the game, Sonic does feel a bit slow in comparison to other games in the series. However, his speed can be leveled up all the way to level 99. The highest I got to was level 10, and considering he already felt pretty fast even at just that relatively low level, I can't imagine how fast he'll be at max level. Stay tuned for our full Sonic Frontiers review closer to launch, and if you want to see what I previously said about Sonic Frontiers, and for everything else, keep it here on IGN.
Okay, so that's it.
Back in May, when I played Sonic Frontiers for my first preview,
Alright, yo,
I
so
came
I
away
ain't
with
gonna
an
lie,
overall...
I'm about to just get the game, bro. Like, Sonic Frontiers, it looks cool, it looks fun. I don't think, like, as far as everything else is going on with this game, I don't think there's anything to be really afraid of you wasting your money. It seems, oh gosh, that was an accident. That's not what I'm trying to do. Here we go, thank you. Yeah, as far as this goes, I think that this is definitely a good, well spent, a good game to spend your money on if you're a Sonic fan. If not, it's gonna be risky because PS5 games now are very expensive. So I definitely say that you can definitely try to put. You can definitely try to I don't know what I was gonna say, but I'm honestly I trust in the game. I trust that the game's gonna be pretty it's gonna be pretty fun, and it's gonna be a nice game as far as supersonic at the ending of every time, and then a secret ending of probably having like a corrupted super form, and like it all seems very interesting and fun, and I'm down for it. I think I'm down for it. Definitely stay tuned for more. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos from me. And yeah, and definitely check out my gaming channel, JWIGGS Gaming, for more gameplay on these different games I'll probably react to. So yeah, stay tuned for more. JWIGGS out.
I was in a club, they see me in a pub anyway. She saw me like a beacon, brighter than a light.